And Abishai rested with his ancestor, was buried in the city of David. Asa his succeeded as king, and in his days the country was at peace for 10 years. Asa king of Judah. Asa did what was good and right in the eye of the Lord his God. He removed the foreign altars and the high place, smashed the sacred stones, and cut down the Asherah poles. He commanded Judah to seek the Lord, the God of their ancestors, and to obey his laws and commands. He removed the high places and incense altar in every town in Judah, and the kingdom was at peace under him. He built up the fortified cities of Judah, since the land was at peace. No one was at war with him during those 3 years, for the Lord gave him rest. Let us build up this town, he said to Judah, and put walls around them with towers, gates, and bars. The land is still ours, because we have sought the Lord our God. We sought him, and he has given us rest on every side. So they built and prospered. Asa had an army of the 300,000 men from Judah, equipped with large shields and with spear, and 280,000 from Benjamin, armed with small shields and with bows. All these were brave fighting men. Jerah the Cushite marched out against them with an army of thousand upon thousand and 300 chariots, and came as far as Mareshah. Asa went out to meet him, and they took up better position in the valley of Jephathan near Mareshah. The Asa called to the Lord his God and said, Lord, there is no one like you to help the powerless against the mighty. Help us, Lord our God, for us rely on you. And in your name we have come against this vast army. Lord, you are our Lord. You are our God. Do not let mere mortals prevail against you. The Lord struck down the Cushites before Asa and Judah. The Cushites fled, and Asa and his army pursued them as far as Garar. So a great number of Cushites fell that they could not recover. They were crushed before the Lord and his forces. The men of Judah carried off a large amount of plunder. They destroyed all the villages around Gerar. For the terror of the Lord had fallen on them. They looted all these villages, since there was much plunder there. They also attacked the camps of the herders and carried off drove off sheep and goats and camels. Then they returned to Jerusalem. Asa's reform. The spirit. Asa reform. The Spirit of God came on Azariah, son of Oded. He went out to meet Asa and said to him, "Listen to me, Asa, and all Judah and Benjamin. The Lord is with you when you are with him. If you seek him, he will be found by you. But if you forsake him, he will forsake you." For a long time Israel was without the true God, without a priest to teach, and without the law. But their distress, they turned to the Lord, the God of Israel, and sought him, and he was found by them. In those days it was not safe to travel about, for all the inhabitants of the land were in great turmoil. One nation was being crushed by another, and one city by another, because God was troubling them with every kind of distress. But as for you, be strong and do not give up, for your work will be rewarded. When Asa heard these words and the prophecy of Azariah, son of Obed, the prophet, he took courage. He removed the detestable idols from the whole land of Judah and Benjamin, and from the town he had captured in the hill of Ephraim. He repaired the altar of the Lord, that was in front of the portico of the Lord's temple. Then he assembled all Judah and Benjamin, and the people from Ephraim, Manasseh, and Simeon, who had settled among them, for large number had come over to him from Israel when they saw that the Lord his God was with him. They assembled at Jerusalem in the third month of the 5th year of Asa's reign. At the time, they sacrificed to the Lord 700 head of cattle and 7,000 sheep and goats from the plunder they had brought back. They entered into the covenant to seek the Lord, the God of their ancestors, with all their heart and soul. All who would not seek the Lord, the God of Israel, were to be put to death. Whether small or great, man or woman, they took on us to the Lord with loud acclamation. with shouting and with trumpet and horns. All Judah rejoiced about the oath because they had sown it wholeheartedly. They sought God eagerly, and he was found of them. So the Lord gave them rest on every side. King Asa also deposed his grandmother Maacah from her position as queen mother, because she had made a repulsive image for the worship of Asherah. Asa cut it down, broke it up, and burned it in the Kidron Valley. Although he did not remove the high place from Israel, Asa's heart was fully committed to the Lord or his wife. He brought into the temple of God the silver and gold and the articles that he and his father had dedicated. There was no more war until the 35th year of Asa's reign. Asa's last years. In the 36th year of Asa's reign, Baasha, king of Israel, went up against Judah and fortified Ramah to prevent anyone from leaving or entering the territory of Asa, king of Judah. Asa then took the silver and gold out of the treasuries of the Lord's temple and of his own palace and sent it to Ben-Hadad, king of Aram, who was ruling in Damascus, that let there be treaty between me and you. He said, as there was between my father and your father. See, I am sending you silver and gold. Now break your treaty with Baasha, king of Israel, so he will withdraw from me. Ben-Hadad agreed with King Asa and sent the commander of his forces against the town of Israel. They conquered Ijon, Jan, Abel, Maim, and all the stone cities of Naphtali. When Baasha heard this, he stopped building Ramah and abandoned his work. Then King Asa brought all the men of Judah, and they carried away from Ramah the stones and timber Baasha had been using. Then with them he built up Gebar and Mizpah. At that time, Hanani the seer came to Asa king of Judah and said to him, because you relied on the king of Aram and not on the Lord your God, the army of the king of Aram had escaped from your hand. Were not the Cushites, the Libyans, a mighty army with great numbers of Charlotte and horsemen? When you relied on the Lord, he delivered them into your hand. For the eyes of the Lord range throughout the earth to strengthen those whose hearts are fully committed to him. You have done a pleasing thing, and from now on you will be at war. Asa was angry with the seer because of this. He was so enraged that he put him in prison. At the same time, Asa brutally oppressed some of the people. The events of Asa's reign from beginning to end are written in the book of the king of Judah and Israel. In the 39 year of his reign, Asa was afflicted with a disease in his feet. Through his disease was several. Even in his illness, he did not seek help from the Lord, but only from the physicians. Then, in 41st year of his reign, Asa died and rested with his ancestors. They buried him in the tomb that he had cut out for himself in the city of David. They laid him on bier covered with spice and various blended perfumes, and they made a huge fire in his honor.